What is up, Raptors? Welcome back to the RaptorTV. I'm your host, Bryson McGuire. The second semester is having its ups and downs, but we're going to focus on the ups. We have an all-new show today with lots of important things to cover. But before we get into that, let's kick it off with the Raptor Rundown.
Eaglecrest 2019 Wish Week was dedicated to raising money for the Leukemia and Lymphoma Society during their Pennies for Patients campaign. Students donated money and showed their school spirit to support blood cancer research, with some classes even raising over $100 to help make a difference. Way to go, Raptors!
Eaglecrest Cheer had an amazing time in Florida. They won 3rd place in Nationals and 1st place in World in their division.
Time in Florida. They won 3rd in Nationals and 1st in the World in their division. They had a great time enjoying things like
Sounds like we're off to another great start, and a really big congrats to Cheer. Great accomplishment for their team and a better accomplishment for the school. SATs are coming fast and they'll be here before you know it. It's time to start preparing, you guys. We have news on the upcoming musicals and more. Let's hand it off to Michaela with the Eagle Eye.
Thank you, Bryson. Welcome back, Raptors. We may be close to the end of the year, but we still have a lot of things to keep an eagle eye out for. Dance auditions for the next school year will be held March 4th and 5th in the Dance Mobile. If you're interested in auditioning, you can find more information on the EHS website. And on those days, make sure that you come dressed and ready to dance. And good luck to all of those auditioning. The spring musical is here. The theater department will be performing Once on This Island on February 28th through March 2nd. So if you're interested in going to go see that, you can buy tickets on the EHS Theater website or at the door. So go make sure to support your fellow thespians. Then on February 27th, Sisterhood and National Art Honor Society will be hosting an evening of art and soul. So you can go check that out as well. And finally, the school will be offering SAT practice. If you plan on getting that perfect score on the test, be sure to go talk to your teachers and show up for those tutoring sessions. Well, that concludes our announcements. Thanks for tuning in. Back to you, Bryson, in the studio.
Thanks, Michaela. Make sure you guys show up on those designated dates for some extra practice on the SATs. Man, I don't know about you guys, but I think the traffic here is one experience. Let me tell you that one. Here's Ryan with the Week Spotlight.
This is exactly the problem at Eaglecrest today. Heavy traffic and no abidance to laws makes parking and leaving insanely time-consuming. With the lack of a steady line and people picking up students in the middle of traffic, leaving Eaglecrest takes a lot longer than it should. Students agree that something needs to be changed.
Yeah, traffic is really an issue. It takes way too long to get out of here, especially at that intersection. Like right when you come out of the parking lot, there's a lot of kids that just jaywalk, and that also causes a problem. And then cutting from other cars is also an issue.
Part of the problem at Eaglecrest comes from people not following simple rules. People jaywalking clogs up traffic all the way to the back of the line. Meanwhile, people not wanting to wait in line and cutting inside causes accidents and frustrated driving. However, people cutting inside may be their only choice depending on where they park. Both the front and back parking lots at Eaglecrest needs to be bigger. As for the jaywalking and bad intersection, that's a solution that only the city and people can solve, according to the chief security guard.
Are people not following the directions of the crossing guards out there? So sometimes people don't want to stop for us. It creates an unsafe situation because we're trying to control a balance between the cars that are going across and the people that are crossing the crosswalk. And so when they don't do that, there could be an accident. Somebody could get run over. As a matter of fact, a kid hit me once last year.
My best solution would be to, I guess, improve the flow, because what happens really early after school gets out is a lot of kids cross really fast, and that slows the whole process down. So I guess maybe if there were less kids crossing across certain parts of the parking lot, it'd be faster, but that's just my best guess.
People can follow their directions. People can not illegally drive through and try to force their way into the lane. And the other thing is the amount of traffic. And about the only thing that I know that would help that maybe would be a traffic light that was up there so that cars could go through faster. But that's something that the city would have to do and would cost probably a lot of money. and so that's kind of the thing that would help with the amount of traffic, but the unsafe acts are things that we can control within.
Solutions like a traffic light at the intersection require funding we just don't have yet. Only time will tell what solutions the school will eventually vote on. All we can hope for now is that people drive carefully and that the city or school takes notice of the issue at hand.
All right, Raptors, that's all we have for today. Be sure to check us out on Twitter and Instagram at EHS RaptorTV, and I'll catch you guys next time.